Hello, hello, German Hallboy plays Germany. Just the Spanish Civil War and know something special had happened. Doctrine, no, no, no. Okay.
Greif weiter an! Auf geht's! Angetreten! Achtung!
And now we're too far from the supply hub and I'm rather run out of supply. But here's the enemy supply hub. If I can take that. The enemy is out of supply too, but it don't help me because the train railway is not connected here. Oh, the anarchists.
Angetreten! Ausrücken!
No chance. The ports are defended. And I out of supply. But you are out of supply too.
Ausrücken! Angetreten! Ausrücken! Bereit zum Ausrücken!
More civilian factories. And I start to build some military factories. Because I researched a lot of equipment and so I can build them, start building them. And you need sometimes for a factory to gain efficiency. So if you build a factory now, the most efficiency is taking sometimes until a year to get the most of the production. And something like guns or support equipment I need anyway, so that's the reason why I built all early military factories. And some other players are like, you need to until this day to build military change this. Really? No.
Ausrücken!
Especially for Germany, you can start from day one, build only military factories because you conquer enough civilian factories early in the war, so it don't really matter. Yeah, die please. They make no damage because of this Spain modifier, but the Air Force makes some damage. So move them back to the
Ausrücken!
supply, refuel them. They need some new tanks. This is a pretty historical setup for German division. The German division have 3 regiments. The regiments are you can put in battalions, and 3 regiments build one. 3 battalions build 1 regiment. So you have 3 regiments, and yeah, some call it reserve regiment because 20 is a better combat with than 18. They changed this with the No Step Back DLC a little bit, but 20 is still a good combat with. Oh, my Zeppelin. Zeppelin. German word for in English. Some they call them sometimes blimp, but Zeppelin is the German word because the inventor of this airship was Graf von Zeppelin. So, industry, because there are much industry text in the game, especially in this. Even in the normal game, we have until here from some weapon text. You don't have this much in the normal game, and even here, this takes some time. That's the reason why. So. Tank move, fuel out. But first, they can wait. They can load their plan first.
Bereit?
Ah, Anschluss.
Angetreten.
Ah, letzte Wacht am Rhein.
Ausrücken. Zeigt es ihnen.
More tanks, more equipment.
Auf geht's.
Some idea. I can modify my infantry division. Because the pioneers are not that useful in my opinion. I can use them in some divisions, but not every division need them. And I always use the tower for defensive divisions, for example, to protect the Atlantic Wall or some coastlines. You don't need the pioneers, and then I have enough support equipment for everything else.
Befehle.
Yeah, nice try. So. Next Focus. Forschungsslot. Research Slot. Hm.
Ausrücken! Ausrücken!
Ja, Coastal Bombardment from ships. I want to research this text, but I don't want to use my bonus for this, so I can start researching the tank chassis. And of course the heavy tank chassis, because I need a Tiger tank later. I need another research slot for this. Then now at this I have still a tank bonus. Okay, that don't work. Nope, don't work like I planned. Because I can click on the bonus, then the bonus is used for something, and I can change the tag, but in this case this don't work. But this is too long in the future.
Zuhören!
So, war in Asia. Can send a attaché to Japan too. Okay. You are fascist like me. You don't like me. Why? That's historical correct, because Germany supported first China. There were some some Chinese divisions. They were equipped with German helmets, German equipment, even German Panzer Ones in China. And later they started to support Japan. And even Italy, I forgot the Anschluss. Italy was so long time against the Anschluss.
Angetreten!
But it changed their position because the British and the French don't like their campaign in Ethiopia. And so Italy needed new friend Germany, and then they have to sacrifice Austria for this. No. I need some refineries in this area. Yeah. You always build your expensive buildings where the infrastructure is highest. In this area, for example.
Achtung! Vortreten. Bereit.
So, Anschlusstime. Which designer you choose is not more this important because you can change the designer later. If you design a tank, you get a designer to the, yeah, you have activated this time. Later, before the last DLC, you choose the designer and you research the tank. So that's small change. It's more important this change for the Navy. So, I take M1 und it is M1, not man. M1, not man. Very important. This can be still produce trucks and buses.
Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle.
Alle gekillt. Alle getötet. Civil War is over far too early.
Bereit.
Nah, the anarchists are dying too.
Befehle.
Now the tank is reserved for the Tiger tank. I can switch the armor. These skirts, they were only against anti-tank rifles. And only really used on the Eastern Front because only the Germans and the Soviets used these anti-tank rifles. Could be a little bit effective against bazookas, but I don't. But that was not the intention. New units.
Befehle. Bereit.
No.
Zuhören.
Nothing to do now, so I can also put all my divisions in position. This Watchtower division is only for defensive purposes, so I put them on the French border. Always load a plane. Don't need them, but I always load a plane. And it's a little bit powerful divisions. I have only pioneers, so that they don't need that much powerful. Infanteriekommandeur.
Achtung. Ausrücken. Vorrücken.
Oops. And eaten up the first country. New factories. Need more support equipment. Need much more tanks. Yes, let's claim something else. This I never understand really.
Bereit.
I've got some Austrian divisions, but I don't just convert them to my German templates. I also don't need their, for example, it's infantry must be fast, and recon bonus don't do anything in the game. This division is also useless. This division have the pioneers, and the German division have nothing. So you could use this template, but I don't fight in the mountains anyway, so I don't care. And I build other special forces units.
Bereit.
For example, Fallschirmjäger. One interesting point: the Germans like the word Jäger really. Fallschirmjäger, paratroopers are called Jäger, mountaineers called Gebirgsjäger. Jäger mean hunter in Germany, and I think it came in the military term from light infantry, because the first light infantry was also hunters. And yes, you hear this a lot in Germany. Some other infantry units are called Jäger in Germany. Yes. Some factories. SDKFZ. Every German vehicle in the Second World War have some of these SDKFZ numbers. All the tanks have some SDKFZ numbers. One from my jokes is we lost the war. We must end the war because we run out of these numbers. Yes. Every German vehicle have some of these SDKFZ numbers. Or the trucks also, the Kettengrad. New tech. Let's develop the resources. More U-boats.
Achtung.
Yeah, yes, of course, it don't work.
Achtung. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Egal. War's over anyway, just fight a little bit for experience. These SDKFZ mean special Sonderkraftfahrzeug, special powered vehicle oder special powered vehicle. Kfz is also used today in Germany for a car. They have your SDKFZ shine your documents that you own the car, for example, or Kraftfahrzeugsteuer. These terms are also used today in official terms. And the tanks are called Panzerkampfwagen, armored fighting vehicle. The word tank and Panzer is a German word for armor. So, for example, knight, an armored horseman in Germany, oder Panzerreiter, or a ship, battleship is an armored cruiser or something like that. And the word armor we also use, or Panzer we use also for something like a turtle have an armor or an insect have an armor. Also in biological terms use the word Panzer for something for something armored. So the term Panzerkampfwagen developed from them, and then the word Panzer came from. Today, for example, the Bundeswehr, the German forces call their tanks Panzer, don't Panzerkampfwagen.
Zeigt es ihnen!
You
Zurück!
don't gain any trade. I sent them to China to fight there.
With the settlement of the Czechoslovakian problem, which has now been achieved, is, in my view, only the prelude to a larger settlement in which all Europe may find peace. This morning, I had another talk with the German
Ah,
Chancellor.
claim the Memeland.
Here is the paper which bears his name upon it as well as mine. Some of you perhaps have already heard what it contains, but I would just like to read it to you.
Yes, Neville Chamberlain. In my opinion, it's hard to tell, but you want to save the peace in Europe, and so he make a deal with the Germans. Later he was wrong, probably, and if they decide to fight, the Czechoslovakia have a good army, a good heavy fortified border. Even in this game, they're very fortified. So the Germans was much weaker at this point. And, they get later when they annex the whole Czechoslovakia, they get a lot of tanks from there. The Germans have eight tank divisions when they move into France, and two or more were equipped with Czech equipment, with Czech tanks. The T 35 and T 80 T 80. The T steht für Czech, not for something like tons or so. Or some Russian equipment has a number and the R for Russia. Later, when they captured it. Yes, let's stop here and make a break. Bye.